If you're trying to get your protein goals in every day, this video is for you because there's a lot of foods at Costco that are protein packed. And if you're trying to get that elusive 100 grams a day or more of protein, it's really easy when it comes to, yeah, meat. But what about snacks, dairy, and portable food options here at Costco? Well, I'm going to start the video at one of the best places to get protein, tuna. When it comes to seafood, whether canned or fresh, tuna is the most high protein seafood you can get. And it's interesting because I generally eat chunk light. And why I do that over ahi or yellowfin is what have I said over the years? The larger tuna almost always have higher mercury levels. So when you get something like chunk light or skipjack, you get lower mercury. But you also are sacrificing a little protein because 3 ounces of this has 18 grams of protein. Still very good, don't get me wrong. But 3 ounces of the bigger yellowfin tuna has 26 grams of protein. That's a big difference. But shopping at Costco has its perks. Yes, it's a great place and has great deals for everything. But this is the only brand I would trust for large yellowfin tuna. It's called Safe Catch. And every batch is mercury tested and it has the lowest mercury on the market. So low that it's pregnancy safe. So we're gonna get more protein. But I made tuna salad in a short the other day talking about how I got 200 grams of protein in a day. If you want to see inspiration for that short, I'll link it here. But 1 tin of this is 43 grams of protein. Yes, 3 ounces is only a portion of the tin. You can easily eat a whole tin. 43 grams of protein alone gets you almost halfway there. A phenomenal way to get safe, low mercury, high protein tuna. Really nice. Also, a benefit of lean protein like this is that it stimulates the natural GLP-1 hormone in your gut and increases satiety, so you don't get hungry later on. So go for this tuna. It's phenomenal. You mix it with a little bit of avocado oil mayonnaise from around the corner from Chosen Foods. Squeeze the lemon juice, salt and pepper, you're done. And I wasn't going to talk about it, but look, wild caught pink salmon, not as protein dense as that, but a 1/3 cup serving, which is the same serving as that, has 17 grams. So 17 grams in a serving compared to 26, still good. But if we're talking about the most protein dense to really get those protein goals up, tuna is what you want. It just so happens the most Bobby approved yogurt at Costco has the most amount of protein. But if you're looking for protein from yogurt, the type of protein really matters because this is Greek style yogurt, right? 2/3 of a cup has a whopping 18 grams of protein. But why, I ask you, if I pick up the other Bobby approved one, this one's really cool. It's A2 and it's grass fed, but a larger serving size, 3/4 cup, has way less protein of 8 grams. 8 grams versus 18. And for a larger serving size, why oh why? Look, it's Greek style. What does Greek style mean? Greek style means that it's strained. When you strain yogurt, you're doing your body a big favor because you're straining out some of the natural sugar in there in the form of lactose, but you're intensifying the protein. This is just regular cultured yogurt, which is still very good, but because you're not straining it, you're having way less protein. And I love yogurt because you have the protein. Usually you have a little bit of fat. This is a non-fat one. It's my only qualm. If they made a whole fat one, which I love good dairy, fat combined with protein is good satiation. Either way, highest protein yogurt you can get for an amazing price at Costco to win. Let's talk about chicken, right? This is the most Bobby approved one you can probably get at Costco, the organic one. And the protein content between thighs and breast is not the same. And actually the reason why I love thighs the most is the reason why it has slightly less protein. Fat, right? Fat is flavor, but fat in the thighs takes the room of protein because a 3 ounce portion of chicken thighs, boneless, skinless, has 21 grams of protein. Still a very decent and respectable amount of protein. But a 3 ounce portion of chicken breast has 26 grams of protein. That's 5 grams more. But one cool thing about lean proteins in general, and this would pertain to both chicken thighs and chicken breasts, is that they stimulate, once again, that GLP-1 hormone in your gut. So you're getting the protein, but you're gonna have really good satiety and fullness for a long time. So if you're looking for pound for pound, the most protein dense chicken cut, it's gonna be chicken breast. Super quick break from the video because Birch Living, who make the Birch organic mattresses, wanted to sponsor this video. My link down below gets you 20% off your mattress of choice and 2 free pillows. And go into any bedroom in my house and you'll see the Birch organic mattresses. Yes, they're comfortable, but you oftentimes hear me talking about toxins in the home. And yes, that applies to like fresheners, detergents, soaps, but it also applies to a lot of mattresses and the materials used for the mattresses and the glues, the adhesives. They off-gas over time and they borderline are toxic. And when you're spending 6, 7, 8 hours a night on the bed, you don't want that. Enter Birch. Yes, it's very comfortable, but it doesn't off-gas any of the toxins. You order online. They're super easy to set up at home. They have a 25-year warranty and a 100-night sleep trial, and it's awesome. I do recommend if you're gonna get a mattress, it comes with 2 free eco pillows. That's what I use in between my legs. Then I hug a pillow and I sleep on a pillow. Yes, I'm very high maintenance, but the hugging pillow and the sleeping pillow is the Birch organic mattress. The most comfortable pillow ever. When I travel, like tomorrow I'm going to Nashville for a limited drop of Flav City protein, I'm gonna bring my pillow with me. So if you're in the market, my link down below, birchliving.com/Bobby gets you 20% off your mattress of choice and 2 free pillows, check it out. When it comes to beef, it's the same principle as chicken. Leaner is better. So if you're gonna go for the Bobby approved one here, it'd be organic ground beef. Now, some Costco's do have grass-fed beef in packets, or they have the burgers, which seem to be so elusive this year. Sometimes they have the grass-fed burger, sometimes they don't. I haven't seen it much here. But it's interesting because the organic ground beef is a 85-15 blend, which means we're getting shafted a little bit in protein, because if we do an apples to apples comparison, if I can get my readers on here, the organic ground beef 4-ounce portion is 21 grams of protein. Very nice, right? But the conventional ground beef, which is not technically Bobby approved because the cattle are eating GMO grain, is 93.7. It's leaner, and because of that, a 4-ounce portion has 23 grams of protein. So a little bit more, 2 grams, but yes, it's more. So I would prefer for you to get the organic one because it's Bobby approved, but technically the leaner one is gonna have slightly more protein. Because I'm usually in the store filming for a few hours, I always put a couple of beef sticks in here because it's great for portable on-the-go protein. And if you want the most protein bang for your buck, I would get the chomps because the Country Archer ones are minis. These are big, and I'm gonna show you a really interesting comparison in a second. So chomps is great because they're 100% grass-fed beef. Shout out to Chicago, I believe they were founded there. But a 32-gram stick has 10 grams of solid beef protein. But if I pick up Wagyu beef sticks, what have I said throughout the video? Leaner beefs will have more protein. Well, what is Wagyu? It's a naturally more fatty cow. So yes, the serving size is a little smaller, 26 grams, but it only has 5 grams of protein, whereas 32 grams have 10 grams of protein. So per gram, way more in this one. Why? Because it's leaner. The leaner meats are gonna have more protein. I always have a beef stick in my bag on the go because it calms the hunger, it satiates you, and to get 10 grams with a stick, boom. And we have to mention it, right? I do live in South Florida. My grandma was fond of cottage cheese, and I love it too. And it had a big comeback, like the last year and a half on social media. Everyone is using cottage cheese for sauces and stuff like that. And that's a good thing because only a scant half-cup serving has 13 grams of protein. And while this one's not Bobby approved, it's not that far off. There's really no filler ingredients in here. It's just the dairy is GMO. I prefer, if you open my fridge right now, you'll see the one from Double Cream Good Cultures. It's probably the best tasting, most Bobby approved on the market, but both are a great source of protein. And when you start to add it up, this plus yogurt, plus tuna, plus chicken, 100 grams plus, super easy. All right, friends, that is it for foods at Costco that have the most protein. I don't want you to be intimidated by how am I supposed to get 100 grams or 150 grams. It's really easy when you know the foods that have the high amount of protein and you just plan your day or your week. You can nail your goal very easily. But that is it. I've been at Costco for a long time. If you want to see the top 10 things to buy at Costco for the sale that started this past week, watch my video from yesterday. But I'm going home to eat lunch. That's gonna be very high protein because I'm very hungry from Costco. I leave you like I always do. Hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love from me to you and peace. Bye.